Welcome to the virtual towers of Binary Arcadia, where the games go on long into the night. Today's video is another quick vlog, just to say thanks to all our subscribers again. We've hit 100 subs. Woo!
Boom.
It came as a bit of a surprise, didn't it, Rich?
Yeah, somewhat.
What was it, 2 days after our 50 subscriber celebration vlog?
Yeah, something like that, yeah. I think it might have been even the same day we'd posted the 50 subs vlog. Obviously, we recorded that a number of days earlier. But the same day we posted that, I think we hit 100 subs, which was like completely unexpected. So it looked a bit silly, really, but obviously that we had no idea that was going to happen.
And we think in most part due to the Barcade project that we're currently working on. And that first introductory video we put out there seemed to garner a lot of support and attention. So, yeah. So I think we just, for the most part, wanted to say to all those tinkers out there who have jumped on the channel and joined us for this project, thank you so much for your support. We really appreciate it. And I don't know about you, Rich, but it's really inspired me to put as much as I can into this project.
Oh, absolutely. I think you're in the know about what I've been working on for that, so you've seen that, you know, I'm all in on it. Definitely want to do a good project that people can be interested in and maybe inspire people to say, actually, it's not as difficult as maybe you think it is to do it. So if we can do it, anybody can do it, sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it could go off in a number of directions at the minute. It could be a really good how-to. It could be kind of a how not to do certain things. But absolutely, our hope is and our ambition is to make the project and building an arcade of any kind, really, with a Raspberry Pi feel accessible to people out there who, you know, would love to do it but just don't really know how or where to start with it.
Definitely. And I think it's coming together nicely. We're planning this Thursday. I'm not exactly sure when this video will drop, but this Thursday, which I think is the 1st of August, we'll be dropping the first update on that project, so look out for that if you're interested in that one. Yeah.
We're keen to just bundle along with it, but at the same time we've got lives and we work full time, so we're going to be having some baby steps with the project, but we're going to plod it along, Rich, aren't we, as best we can. Yeah,
and there are some things that are holding it up right now. I'm waiting for some stuff to arrive, and you're obviously waiting for software to be released. So there are some limitations in moving it forward as quickly as we would like, or maybe you guys would like. But we'll get there. Just need to bear with us on that one, and we'll update you when we can.
Fantastic. So, with that being said, I think it'd be really nice to give shout outs to a few of our new subscribers.
Definitely.
And some buzz and comments we received from people who have joined the channel. So, do you want to kick us off, Rich, with?
Yeah. So, firstly, I'd like to shout out Ian. I think it's Showell.
Do you think Showell or Shoal? Maybe Showell or Shoal.
Yeah.
Shoal.
Apologies if I've pronounced that incorrectly.
Sorry, Ian.
He contacted us via our Facebook page, and he just said he really liked the idea. He was looking to do something with a Raspberry Pi for himself. And was really interested in the project, and actually suggested that through his work he might be able to get us a 19-inch monitor. Unfortunately, we'd already ordered one that was on its way, so we didn't take him up on the offer. But it was amazing that he thought that he could offer us one, so that was really kind of him. So thanks very much, Ian. Really appreciate that.
Thanks, Ian. And just a shout out as well to Kael, my brother-in-law, who similarly did offer us a monitor, but again, it was we'd already gone for the order at that point. So it's just so nice, though, to have people like Ian and Kael, offer things for free, just to kind of help us with the build.
It really shows like a community spirit, and I mean we're not really in that community, really. I would say we've only recently started a YouTube channel, but still we've got this mass acceptance where people are just genuinely being really nice, and all of the comments we'll go into now, just like people offering help, advice. It's brilliant. We're
pretenders, aren't we, really, mate? But hopefully we can
exactly.
Make good on the promises we've put out there.
Definitely.
So next up, if we give Michael Pope a shout out, who I think this was another Facebook comment, but hopefully he's a subscriber as well. And Michael just made a couple of comments about the actuator, linear actuator design being ambitious, as it definitely is, and it's going to be a hard one to implement, but I am very much confident in Rich's engineering skills. And Michael is, above all else, excited to see, what the project ends up like. As I think especially around that linear actuator, which we're going to dedicate an episode to, aren't we, Rich?
I think it's probably likely, there'll be some messing around with it and stuff, so yeah, definitely.
Fantastic.
Probably
so thanks,
will come after the carcass is built, and that'll be like playing around with the internals then, but yeah, definitely at some point there'll be an episode just dedicated to that.
Fantastic. So thanks for the comment, Michael. Next up, Rich.
Just wanted to shout out to Darren Russell. I think he contacted us by our Facebook page again, and he was just offering maybe an alternative idea if we couldn't get the linear actuator to work as we wanted it, because a lot of people have said think space is going to be a bit of an issue to make that work, and at the moment potentially that could be the case, but we're working on that. And he just suggested there might be an alternative idea of just having literally a hinged flap that you could just pull the controllers out of, which is obviously an option if we can't get the linear actuator to work. Hopeful that we can. And he also suggested, and we're definitely going to take this idea up because it's something that we overlooked, is to add external USB ports. It's looking like quite often we'll need to be plugging a mouse, plugging a keyboard in to fiddle with the Raspberry Pi, especially in the design and implementation side of things. When we're getting it running, we don't want to have to keep opening it up all the time, taking the case off to get to the Pi. So that's a really, really good idea and something we'd overlooked. So yeah, brilliant. Thanks for that.
Especially with the Bluetooth controls and the light gun stretch goal, I think that'll be crucial for that. And I think you have to customize different games and different ways to optimize it. So great shout there from Darren. Thank you.
Definitely.
So next up we've got Adam Builds, who I believe has his own Facebook page. I think he works, or I don't know if he owns, a website called 8bitcustoms.com. So there's a little plug for Adam Builds, and I think he makes arcades, and essentially he just expressed.
Cool.
I know. Again, he just expressed his excitement for the project and offered any help at all. So, obviously massive knowledge there. He does it for a living. So we may well be calling on you, Adam, at some point as we struggle along with this one. And I think he also said at some point, perhaps we could look to do a project together. So, you never know,
which
Richard.
is really cool. Really cool.
So
really
thank
cool
you
that
very
you
much,
would
Adam.
put that out there, so it's really cool.
Yeah. Thanks again for your support, and look forward to hearing more from you, Adam. Next up, Rich.
I'm going to go with John Nav, who made a comment which we found quite amusing. He said about our Harry Potter wands, and that we should lose them because he thought he thought they were leftover props from the filming of Harry Potter. And I just thought I'd give you a little bit of background on this. My partner is a massive Harry Potter fan, and she collects so much Harry Potter memorabilia, like wands and replica props and all sorts. And when we were filmed, the 2 times we filmed at mine, and actually now I think you've now got a wand at yours as well, Tabs.
I've acquired one. Yeah.
Exactly. What, from the Room of Requirement?
Oh, very nice. I like that.
It just seemed perfect to use the wands as a pointer. They were just out in the display. I grabbed them off the display, and it was perfect to use them. So if you're wondering why we're using Harry Potter wands to point at things, just a circumstance. They were handy, so that's why we used them. So
yeah, thanks, John. No, we've now, after that display of flagrant Harry Potter geekdom, we should probably move it on. But John did like the video, by the way, first and foremost.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, absolutely.
So I've got, I think the last shout out we're going to give is to, and I'm going to pronounce this probably wrong, is it Kael Thunderwing?
I'd go with that, mate.
Go with Kael Thunderwing. I think another Facebook comment, hopefully you've subscribed now, Kael. But essentially, Kael was giving us some advice on the fact that he thinks it could be months until we see some RetroPie software that's compatible with Pi 4 come out. So with that in mind, we might like to scale that part of the project back a bit, just to make sure we can get it out quite in a timely fashion.
Well, I think he was basically saying you might want to think of doing a stopgap with maybe a Pi 3, and then obviously down the line, when finally the software gets released, move to your Pi 4. And I think you've was it Raid Tabs had said something about this as well, just as on the back of that.
Raid PW, again, friend of the channel and a big supporter, has offered. He's got a Pi 3. And he's offered to actually let us use that almost as a proof of concept piece to help us just to get it all working. And then obviously down the line we could look to swap that out with the Pi 4 and give Raid his Pi 3 back. So
now I think it's time here, isn't it? It'll all depend on how quickly we move the project along, based on when we're going to see this software. I mean, if the project ticks along relatively slowly because life gets busy, then it might not matter. If the project ticks along more speedily, and stuff comes together quite quickly, then it's possible that we will need to move to that. So that might be just a circumstance thing, and see how we get on.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think we'll wrap up there. This is turning into an update video for the Barcade project.
I know, yeah.
So the big kind of showpiece for this video, we wanted to. It's a bit of a contest, I suppose, isn't it, Rich? In celebration of us reaching 100 subscribers.
Yeah. So in the 50 subs video, I'm sure many of you said that we were going to run a competition when we hit 100 subscribers. So after we
didn't
hit
expect
that,
to get there so soon.
Yeah, we've quickly hit the ground running, and we've sorted a lovely prize out, which we'll put on screen now. And Tabs, do you just want to tell us what it is?
Yes, so this is, well, I don't even know what it is exactly. No, I think it's like, it's an amiibo of Mario, but it's like the original pixel version of Mario, and it's, I think, is it a 30th anniversary edition?
That's it. It's to celebrate 30th years, well, 30 years of Mario basically, and it's a hark back to that original Mario.
So this has been pulled from my memorabilia collection. The actual, it's boxed, it's complete. There's a couple of little marks down one side of the box, so it's not perfectly mint, but you're getting this for free, guys, so hopefully you'll enjoy it. But obviously classic Mario character, and I think it will sit proudly on anybody's mantelpiece.
Absolutely. Now let's just go through the rules. So in order to enter the competition, you must be a subscriber. You need to comment on this video. Everybody that comments on the video, we will put you all into a hat and randomly select a winner. At that point, we will contact you for your address so we can send you the prize.
Yeah, so basically on your comment you drop on this video, what we'll actually do is we'll just kind of comment back, give you our channel email address, and then you send us your name and address to send it to. And I think we're happy to ship this worldwide, aren't we, Rich?
Absolutely, yeah.
We'll be able to get that sorted.
And the only other thing to say is the length of the competition. Because we're a relatively small channel, we're going to run this competition for 2 weeks. So you've got 2 weeks from the date of this video going out to be subscribed and comment on the video. It doesn't matter what you comment. You can comment I'm in or whatever, just a comment to say congratulations. It doesn't matter what you comment. As long as you've commented, you're in the competition.
Bang on. So yeah, I mean, I think going forwards we'd like to do more of these sorts of celebrations, slash competitions, and hopefully as we grow as a channel, they'll scale in their, I don't know, what's the word, Rich? Quality maybe. Although I think I'm pretty pleased.
I don't know. This is a cool prize. I'd be well happy with this prize, but
maybe you can buy it anymore.
Value. No, you can't.
Yeah.
No, it's not available. Maybe we'll upgrade the value of the prizes as we move forward.
Yeah, that sounds good.
But yeah.
So just to kind of cap us off, a big thank you again to everybody, for all our new subscribers, for everybody who supports the channel, for everybody who makes up the kind of fabric of the channel community. It's a real pleasure to be a part of, and we please just encourage you to keep engaging with us, to keep, you know, giving us a shout out, and any suggestions, feedback you might have, we're always welcome to it.
Absolutely.
Anything from you, Rich?
We always try and get back to every comment. It's not always possible, but we do try and get back to every comment. So keep the comment coming. Tell us what you like, tell us what you don't like. You know, we're really enthusiastic about your comments and the likes and your feedback, so keep it coming, guys.
Brilliant. Well, perhaps we'll see you at the next milestone. Maybe 250 subs, Rich?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so. Hopefully that's not tomorrow.
Well, hopefully it is, but yeah, hopefully it's not.
Well, yeah, it's a double-edged sword. Yeah.
Let's make no commitments on contests or prizes at this point in time.
Yes. Fantastic. Right. I think that's all we've got time for.
That's it. So if you like this video, please give us a like. If you didn't, a dislike. Feedback's always welcome. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you like the content, and ring that bell for notifications so you can jump on all our new videos straight away. And I think that's about it. Another one for the archives.
Stamped and completed.